Hello, welcome to another installment of uh, Trading Nasdaq with Mnisi Growth Royalty. Then today I'm just going to talk about how the concepts are being led, how the concepts are being traded, right? So we're gonna go this trade with the 4 hour hour chart. So you could see we have the market taking out liquidity, dropping down to a discount and buying, taking out buy side liquidity, which is right here, right, which is this line right here. Sorry, which is this line right here. As you can see, this is the buy side liquidity that the market take, and then we have a fair value gap that resides over this area right here. Let me pinpoint where is over. Okay, let me do this over. Okay, let me do this over here. This is the fair value gap that I'm talking about, that resides over there. As you can see, price traded to the upside, then went and filled that fair value gap the way that I wanted it. I could have wanted a little bit of the market to go to that breaker right there, but it didn't. It went short of it. So when the market was doing there, I was looking for setups that I could enter in the marketplace. Then I went down to the 4 hour chart, the 1 hour chart rather. As you could see, price went a little bit higher and then just didn't go where I wanted it to go, and then went a little bit higher, taking out buy side liquidity over that area right there, which is the 4 hour fair value gap, which is the 1 hour fair value gap if I have to reduce it. As you can see, it went there. So I knew that this was not the high of the day, that the market will go above that and grab the liquidity, and it went here just above that portion and grab the liquidity. So when the market was there, I paid attention to this point here, which is this area right there. I want to know what are the little bit of juices that will give me an entry to go short. Fine. And then I reduce the time frame into 15 minutes time frame. So this is that little shaded area which is right there. I'm looking for entries. Where can I enter? So the first thing that came into mind was the shift of market structure on the 5 minutes chart, which happened right here. As you can see, there was a market structure shift after the sell side liquidity, buy side liquidity was taken out, filling the 1 hour and the 4 hour fair value gap, isn't it? So with that in mind, I knew, okay, here we have a shift of market structure. We are likely to break this low and go to the downside. So if you can see here, if you can zoom a little bit, you can see that there's a fair value gap right there, just right there. Let me just do this, which is that right there. So I entered short on that fair value gap, and then I added another short here from that fair value gap. I was targeting this volume imbalance that is right there. This, what is a volume imbalance? Well, a volume imbalance in a more spectrum, it's this uh is this opening gap here. I was targeting that opening gap, and that's where I took out my first partials. Now ICT says, which is interesting, he says that when you enter a trade right there, when it breaks through below that, if it doesn't buy from that area and it goes below that area, then it will go back. And then let me give a practical example. If the market, let's say this was not there, if the market goes down and then it fails to break to buy there, to buy from there, and then it goes through it goes through that volume imbalance, and then it is deemed to go back up and sell from there, and then continue to go to the downside. As you can see here, we do have sell side liquidity that resides there. So I entered another short, and then the take profits will be right here. It will be right there. Take profits of that. If I see any shift of market structure, I will take out the stop. If the stop loss get hits, and then I see a shift of market structure, I'm electing to go higher, basically. Yeah. So thank you for staying tuned. another lessons will be provided later on.